Man, it was a rough night last night, but let's go ahead and get into it. Um, really excited to be here this morning. Man, I don't even have words to describe what happened last night. After the final clock hit zero, I sat there for 5 minutes, speechless, because all the hard work and dedication that these guys have put in each and every week is amazing. First off, let me say this. Shout out to the entire coaching staff, all the way down to the scouts, right? Adam Wiseman, our head coach, Colin Pierce, our offensive coordinator. I mean, these guys were great all season long. I was able to kind of bounce a little bit off of them here and there, but for the most part, it was them too. They did a phenomenal job. Really learned how to work together. And did a fantastic job. Rob Hunt, Josh, Patrick, them guys, all the scouts. I mean, they did a phenomenal job. Kanye Rockefeller came in and helped as well. So kudos to all them guys. They knocked it out of the park, right? Obviously at the beginning of the season, I told you guys my goal was 6 wins, and anything after that was house money. So I mean, we had to, of course, do it at the last week of the season, but it is what it is. But I'm extremely happy, man. I mean, it's one thing when you do this in London, right? I went in there in season 16. We made the first playoffs in franchise history in season 17. Um, and it was a good feeling, right? It was awesome to do that. But this is different, right? This is the team that we built from the ground up. 3 wins last season. People thought we were just going to be, you know, a few seasons away or whatever, and here we are. We go from 3 wins to seven, and beat some really good teams along the way. And just I mean, words can't even describe, right? How amazing it is to say we're in the playoffs. We're a little bit ahead of schedule. Next season, I was looking to be a contender in the playoffs, but here we are. So, really looking forward to what's ahead. And some of us have been here before, right? Some of us have been in the playoffs in the postseason. And we have to lean on those guys now more than ever for that playoff experience. So, really, really excited about what's happened here. Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, the other 20, all the guys in that locker room, that's what is the biggest takeaway from this season, right? I mean, we haven't missed a single progression all season long. So to be able to have that on our resume shows you the hard work that these guys have done the entire season, right? I mean, when you look at teams in the SFL right now that have missed progression, um, you see the results, right? You see 2, 3 win teams, 1 win team, maybe even hell, even a 0 win team. We have one of those this season. But teams that have constantly put into work, that come into the gym, they get their progressions, they get the practice field, all that stuff. Um, you see the results, right? You see what happens. The team bands together, they play well together, and they're in the playoffs. So that's my biggest takeaway. Like I said, I'm excited to see what these guys do. And, they're the ones that deserve all the credit. I mean, like I said, the coaching staff did a great job. They put it all together, but the players execute the plan, and they executed each plan brilliantly each and every week. So I'm happy for all them guys. I mean, I'm extremely happy for them. Jeff Banfield crossed over 1,000 yards this season, so we got 2 1,000-yard receivers. Um, I mean, Christian Pierce actually looked good, right? 17 carries, 67 yards, um, 2 touchdowns, if I remember correctly. Did phenomenal. I mean, that was probably the best game I've seen Christian Pierce play. And it didn't when it mattered, right? The defense had got 3 interceptions on him. They did a terrific job. I mean, the pass rush was amazing, right? The defense was lights out. The pass rush was simply amazing last night. Um, Derek Jacob with 2 sacks, Jabril Curse with a sack, Rocco Rossi, who's kind of the quiet defensive end for us, really came in and made some big plays. So, I know this was a question about the biggest takeaway from the season, but I just wanted to give that defense a shout out because they dominated that game. I mean, yeah, the score was close, but it really wasn't at the same time. So, shout out to all of them guys. Yeah, I mean, we just got to keep doing what we're doing. You know, the offensive game plan and the defensive game plan have worked really well for us this season. Um, why reinvent the wheel, right? Obviously when I've learned from my mistakes back in my coaching days, but I'm not coaching right now. So so it definitely for sure. I mean, these guys they've gotta step up and just keep doing what they're doing, right? Go out there and have fun. I mean, that's one of the main things about this is these guys have got to go out there, and this is gonna be a lot of them for their first ever playoff appearance, right? For probably 90% of this franchise. So to see like that and to like and that's what I told all the guys, like, hey, look, like, you know, yes, it's serious, it's game plan, it's hard work getting into the playoffs, and whoever we face is gonna be a damn good team. Um, but have fun while you're doing it, right? Because, I mean, the playoffs only come around once a season. So, to be able to be a part of the Big 12, it's an amazing feeling. So go enjoy it, right? Go out and have fun. But yeah, they just gotta keep doing what they're doing. If they go out there and play all 100% all their hardest. I mean, I know Adam and myself will be extremely proud of him. We already are extremely proud of him, but we'll be really extremely proud of him as well for going out there and showing up a good show for the playoffs. It doesn't matter who we play. I don't care in all honesty. Um, I think it's supposed to be down to either it depends on the game tonight. We could either play Fort Worth. They're all going to be on the road, so it's going to be either at Fort Worth or at Vancouver. We went into Vancouver, we beat Vancouver. Both of them are extremely good. Both of them are extremely tough teams, well coached. So really, to me, it doesn't matter who we have. We know what the challenge is going to be in front of us. Um, this is going to be Adam's first time. This is an amazing stat. This is going to be Adam's first time head coach playoff appearance. I mean, that's phenomenal, right? I mean, especially with the resume that he had in Denver, and obviously he was in the playoffs and stuff for the SFLM, but back when he was coaching in Birmingham, but to have that, to actually have that professional head coach playoff resume, it's going to start this week for him. So I'm so proud of him. I'm really excited for him, to finally get that accomplished and be able to come in here and then coach his first playoff game. So really looking forward to what he does this week. I'm sure he'll be coming up with a really good game plan. Yeah, and like I said, thank you. I want to thank all of you guys once again for this season. They, coming in here each and every week, being able to, uh, come in and talk to me and let me bounce whatever off of you guys. I really appreciate it. So thank you once again. Hopefully we can have a conversation next week where we're talking about the quarterfinals, quarterfinal matchup that we're going to be having. So thank you once again. You guys take it easy. All right. See you guys later.